Hello, X-Pro USA. This is Adam Scott from Wisconsin sending you a message, or a video actually, about my X9 125 that I purchased. I received it about maybe a little over a month ago, and I had a little issue Thursday night on which would be like September 3rd. I had to submit a ticket into USA Pro website there about I was gonna, after work, I went to go hit the trail, and I hit about second gear, and my chain came off my bike, and it wrapped around the front sprocket, and it seized, I'm assuming it seized my engine, you know, at whatever RPMs I was going, and it ruined like the internal gears or something, or I don't really know, I'm not really, I'm not pro at it, but you push it in neutral now, and it catches, it locks up, and pretty much does that in every gear now. I mean, it can't be driven at all. And also, when I was, sorry, there's a car going by. When I was, had my case off over here over the clutch and stuff, trying to look it all out, getting my chain undone out of there and stuff, I noticed that there was, the engine mount on my bike is cracked, like the engine's no longer, able to bolt to the engine or something. It's like really loose. I mean, I can push it up and down here. I'll show you if I can get my, I don't know how to get my screen around here. I don't know if I can. No. If I can show you here. It would be right here. Yeah, right there. If you can see that crack right there. Yep. And it's also going straight across here, so if you look at my mount, so I get this right for you, which is right here, you can see it poking through like the end here, sliding forward, and it's like that on both sides too. It's cracked pretty much all the way up. If I can zoom in for you here, if you can see it, it's a pretty big crack, and I can lift up on the motor, and see I can make it go in and out. Like, I tried tightening it, but then again I can't drive it now, so I don't really, yeah, and I can still lift it up. So I did not know that until I was looking at my deal from the chain. So anyway, my chain came off, wrapped around the front sprocket. It had damaged the case right there. It cracked through the case. I keep it well oiled. I usually check the tension on it quite frequently, and I've only had to like tighten it twice from it stretching out, from being new and stuff. I really don't know why the chain came off, but I did notice also that the other side of my slide right here came off. I lost the bolts from that, so I don't know, maybe if that had something to do with it, or maybe it fell behind the sprocket. I don't know, got sucked in, or that could be a possibility too. And as far as my chain, like it's not that loose at all. There's maybe 10-15 millimeters of play or so in there. As far as like down here, it doesn't really look to be any damage at all, really. I mean, when I spin it, it looks straight. I can definitely tell when it catches that it's from inside the engine. I mean, I checked everything else out. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, I probably don't even have 15 hours on this bike. I mean, it's a great bike. Really sharp looking bike. I like it. I had the issue with the front tire when I first bought it. Yeah. Here's my front tire and rim. Yeah, like this is one side of my tire. And then the other side of the tire was like untouched. If you see that. And here, come to find out, like when I rolled it on a flat surface, my rim was not round. So, thank you for fixing that, guys. That was awesome of you guys. Appreciate that. I see the new rim didn't have a bead locker in, and that's okay with me. For a front tire, because I don't really believe in front tire really needs one. It doesn't really have much drive. But you guys fixed that for me, and that was great, and then it ran great, and awesome this happened, So I'm gonna give you a little demonstration here of it locking up in gear here. See if I can get it on video for you. It's in neutral right now. And right there, see how it's locked up? Yeah, like that. And it also does it in reverse too. Yeah, right there, locked up. See? And it's not, see, then I go forward a little bit and it releases. But it doesn't. There, I did it again. If I just release it a little bit, it will go again. But if you attempt to drive it, it just keeps locking up on you. I mean, you're just going to do more damage than you know, like whatever. It's just going to do more damage. I mean, the engine still does run great. It's a good engine. I checked my oil. I changed my oil one time now. I burned nothing but AMS oil in it. Synthetics, really good stuff. And you can see down here. I guess I didn't really. I thought it was dripping oil out of the crankcase, but I guess maybe it ain't. But I just changed my oil that day too, so this happened. So it might have just been left over from that or from the plug or something. And there's also one little thing I had. I was going on the trail and I noticed that my exhaust was loose. And I went down and took a look at it here, and one of my bolts was almost all the way off, and the other one had broken off. So I went home and I tightened that one up, you know, and I was just to get me home and stuff. And then I don't know if it could have handled just having one bolt on it or whatever, but the other one broke off too. So now I got a cable around it, you know. It works out pretty good. It's not a big complaint, but I just put a hose clamp on there too, right there. You know, still nice and tight. Heat shield came off. Looks like the tack welds weren't that great. It gets kind of hot on your leg, but otherwise, I got no complaints really. It's a really nice 125. It just unfortunate, I guess. I don't know really why it happened or what, but it did a lot of damage, you know, for a chain coming off. More than I ever expected. So, yeah, that's about it. I'll get this video out to you, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say or anything, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't know how we can fix this really. I think the engine's probably shot, and the frame, I don't know, like the frame needs to be welded. I don't even know who to take it to or what to do or how much it would be cost to have something like that fixed, you know, by a professional. Make sure the engine is mounted straight and stuff like that. So, I don't know, it's really up to you guys. I mean, I'd like to get this taken care of. Still got about a month for winter probably around here, maybe a month and a half. Be nice to get a little more riding in. I'm a pretty busy guy at work. Build pole barns, so I get a couple hours in here and there. But I mean, otherwise I really enjoyed the product. Just kind of sad this happened, I guess. It's too early. It's too nice of a bike. It's too new of a bike to have something happen to it like this, I guess. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. My email's in the, I'm sure you got my email and stuff. My home address or whatever, not my contact info. Okay, thank you.